What a beautiful game this is. What a wonderful game trading is. It's a pleasure to be here. Whatever you are. We're gonna go till 9 o'clock, yeah. 9 o'clock today's volume. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. We're just gonna try to do our best, forget the rest. Do our best, forget the rest. We understand that when we soft trail, we allow it to try to run. We can capture a large winner. However, it's a very low win rate, and we have to counteract that with our bunts. Bunts are high win rate. Anytime you do a soft trail, you should probably do a bunt right next to it to ease the drawdown just a little bit. Okay? And hard trails are intermediate. By default, you should do more hard trails than anything. But if it's a tiny zone and if you think it can go far, give it space and time to breathe instead of hard trailing it. Sometimes you never know. Sometimes you never know which one's going to be a ripper. That's true. All right, so this thing has ripped way up here. Bouncing from volume down here. Interesting. It broke that power hour zone and then just ripped from there. But overnight, it had to wait until 8 o'clock, 7:30. Maybe that's a report, probably a report or some shit. But that's a ripper right now. This is a trend up for sure. For sure. Yep, let's start the day. We're starting, it's a 1:15:25. We're starting at 9:26 a.m. We're going to just do our best and forget the rest. Position sizing is number one today. Just stick with position sizing. And you know what? You can swing. You can swing for the fences a little bit a lot of it. You can fucking try to hit the ball when it's a trade that you think is going to work. Soft trail it and you can add. That already inflates risk. But it gives you a chance for a large winner. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Just soft trail it. Incredible move for oil. It was in this in-between land. And just absolutely ripped right away. That was the monthly comeback bar prevention. It already happened, my friend. Sorry, the weekly. The weekly, if we think the weekly chart, dude, this thing was all the way down. All the way down. It was cramped. It was about to form a hammer bar red. Wow. And it just got absolutely rejected. That is a comeback bar prevention. That's an awesome comeback bar prevention at that. Super cool. Worked really well. At this point, it's in between land between these highs. Still hasn't broke the main high. It probably could. I'm not going to bet against it. If anything, it's bullish right now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is an anti-breakout. This is an anti-breakout. Uh-oh. This is an anti-breakout. If this thing goes down, this is definitely an anti-breakout to the long side. I could be wrong, but this is an in-trend anti-breakout. It looks like it's topping in an uptrend. Those are longs. Those are longs to me. Yeah. Only 9-cent wide zone. I gotta freaking get Ninja Trader up. Oh, there it goes. Dips into my zone. I'm gonna try to get in, but I'm probably too slow. And I'll just let it go by. Don't worry. It's 2 minutes in and we already find a trade. My setups appear a lot, clearly. I guess the higher time frame perspective is a good thing. I mean, it's clearly uptrend, dude. It's in between this pivot and this pivot. Yeah, I understand that. And I understand that on the 240-minute chart, if this thing's gonna... I could see it breaking this pivot first. Sorry, the 60-minute low. I could see the 60-minute distal line breaking first. This one right here. Before it breaks the high. I could see that. But I'm still bullish on it either way. MCL rolled over. Why? Are you sure? It's at 79.04. No, we haven't rolled over yet. I don't want to roll over. No rollover yet for me on my chart. All right, let's see this thing. Okay, so this anti-breakout did not work. It pushed lower. It did break out. It did break from the high. So now we see that it has topped. Let this distal line break, and then we buy it. Let the distal line snap. I'm trying to find a way in on the outside of that pivot, but I'm not seeing anything I can do. Let the distal line break, though. It's protecting a whole lot of free space. I'd like to buy underneath it. I just don't know. There's no... How would I put my stop? Like, it's not a setup of mine. I'd like to buy underneath it, though, because I do think this is totally going up. It is going to try to range here, though. So, yeah, nothing I can do. So I am going to be bullish on that. Wait on the 15-minute. This just now printed. It's going to be a long time until we see another bar. So, wait on the 5-minute, I suppose. No, you don't want that, bro. You're going to have to wait. I'm going to wait patiently on that. Gold. Where you at, gold? Where you at, gold? Where you at, gold? All right, it's pushing up. It's pushing up. It is pushing up right into the demand open right now on the weekly. This is generally supply right now. Oh, sorry, this is ES. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is pushing right into the supply. What a turnaround, though. This is an excellent pivot. I mean, it just looks like another one of these pivots. And what happens? It freaking goes up. It just looks like another pivot to go up. Honestly, to break the all-time highs. I know. I wouldn't want to do it either, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, you could expect... oh, I see. This is a big low. Oh my, this is a big low on the 60-minute split. This is a big time low because it's protecting a whole lot of free space underneath, and if it breaks that, it's just breaking what looks bullish. So I think the trend is intact as long as that's held. This is uptrend, man. It has formed a great lonely pivot here. Excellent lonely pivot. Yeah. So I just leave it be. If it goes down into this pivot, I would expect it to go up. But I like this underneath it even more. Wow, on the 1 minute, there's a great holding level. This is a sniper zone too, because it's unseen on the higher time frames. Even on the 3 minutes, unseen. That is good with me. So this is what I would take for sure, right here. And that would require it to break the 60-minute low, which is a big deal. It would break this 240-minute low, 60-minute low. It's all that. That's a big low right there. If it breaks, I'm going to be buying underneath it as a zone. And that is a good zone to me. At this point, I'm going to be buying. I'm buying. Bunting this. I just doubt it. I doubt that's going to work. I could be wrong, but I doubt that breakout end of trend is going to work. I'm long. That's A440, A440. 5-minute breakout, 5-minute anti-breakout, but it's a bunt, so I'm just going long on it. My target, it's 87.50, which is $325. Is that correct? That's correct. That's what you want. Good risk. Good risk. This is a bunt. We're starting off with a bunt. 13 apples reward if we get there. It's going to be more risk, though. This is a bunt, yes. Reward is positive 13 apples. It's about 1R. My stop's down here at 66, way down there. It's gotta pretty much rip lower to get me out of here, which I'm pretty comfortable with this trade right now. I'm like really comfortable. I'm adding size, 525 reward now. Added at proximal. We could be wrong, but it's looking perfect, so I have changed it. What's my risk now? 525 is reward. What's that? 21. Positive 21. My risk is much bigger now. Risk should be 1625. 1625. 65 apples. And that's it for me. That's a way max risk for me. That's it. That's all I can do. I just don't think that that's going to hold. Because that's a short signal for me, and I usually lose, so I'm going long. A440. This is a yes to boundaries. It was a yes to position sizing, but I did double. Now it's gone 1R against me. Yep. And then this was a 5-minute breakout, end of trend. Protected free space of 1, narrow. Relatively narrow, yes. Relatively narrow. And I would say fold point? No. Premature. Z-score of 0.5. Looks like 0.5, yep. And we just let that thing be. It's a 50-50 chance of losing now. Which is a bummer, obviously. Yep, 21 apples reward if we get there, and then this is 65. Yep, everything's right. Now we just leave that one be, leave that run. It did dump off from there, unfortunately. Not a good thing. Not a good thing for me, but that's all right. If we hit max loss, we're gonna freaking accept it. We're gonna freaking accept it. It's time, bro. It's time that we accept. All right, so gold. I want to go back to oil. I wanted to buy oil breaking this low. There we go. Look at that. It breaks that low and bounces. That's where I wanted to be, but I wouldn't have been in anyways. I need a way of getting in. More than just, oh, on the low, I'm buying. Where are you going to put your stop? What is it measured off of? I don't know. So right now, I'm just leaving that be. I can't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm good on that. That is a great anti-breakout, though, because it broke that 60-minute low. It broke it, and now it's ready to get. I think it's primed to break the high, to be honest with you. The big high, for sure. Because that's ultimately where it's going. It was a weekly comeback bar prevention. That's ultimately where it's going, in my opinion. How do we get in? We get in at the, like I said, at the break of this low somehow. It didn't set up right for me, though. Yeah, so I'm waiting on oil. I'm going to wait around. If this breaks this low again, that'll be interesting. If it breaks this low again. That would throw off my whole thesis, basically. I mean, you can always get in again, somehow. You can try to get in long on the smaller time frames, but it's a lot more risky, obviously. I think it's risky because it's just such a narrow zone. That's all. Let's take a look at gold. Gold all-time high, getting near it. Breakout bar prevention happening right now in the weekly. Okay. Which already happened. I want to see how far it went up. So it did make that high, didn't it? 110. When did this week start? 13th. So it pushed lower. Oh my gosh, and it could not break weekly high. Wow. So it retested weekly high. This weekly high is breakout bar prevention right now. So it was all red, and then it was flipping green, about to flip green with a big bottoming wick, saying like, wow, this thing is running. This thing's about to go up here, and it got rejected just now. It just got rejected. So I'm still bullish on this thing. I'm still bullish. I don't know if it's going to play funny games, though. Not much for zones I could get into. Not much around here. I'm going to need help from volume right now. All right, so as far as volume goes, it's running towards volume point of control. I don't think it'll get there. That means it should get bought up pretty much soon. Pretty darn soon. The 60-minute highs looks like it totally will break. I don't know. I'm going to look at volume of the past just this week. The 13th to now, the 13th to now. I would like to see this. 13th to now, please. Order it up. Order it up. 13th to now, which is the 15th. And we'll start at 08 in the morning, 07 in the morning pre-market until now, which is 09. Or actually 9:30. Because it's a 15-minute chart. Let's see it. I want to see what the volume is of this week. Okay, so of this week, it's primarily down here, and it's trying to do something here. There's a gap in between here, which it bounced from. Okay, so that means it's not trying to go back to this point of control. Or at least it has some people who don't want it to go back there. And I'm on the basis of this thing is still heading up. My question is if it can get to this point of control and still look bullish on the higher time frame. So let's go ahead and look at that. I want to see the weekly chart in that line in the weekly, please. Can it go down there? Absolutely can. It absolutely can go down there. So you want to do a mean reversion trade. I suppose so, bro. I suppose so. I wouldn't want to do it, but that's what it looks like right now, honestly. That's what it looks like. We are going to go short on this low. That's 4 points on GC. We're going to have to use micros because it's too big of a zone. MGC, 3 contracts. 3 contracts it is. 3 contracts. We're in short. This is an anti-demand open. In the past, I would want to long this and say, yeah, you got to go down, you know. Or sorry, you got to go up. You got to fold green and look really bullish, which it's possible. It's possible to do that. In that case, I'm out. In that case, the picture does not look right. But usually they don't work, from my experience. But I don't know. It has been basing here quite a while, so it could. It could. This is Yeah, I went full size at proximal line. So full size right away, I guess. What's my risk? This is 4-point wide zone on GC short. GC short, yes to position sizing, I believe. We gotta make sure that is the case. A441. This is a 15-minute anti-demand open end of trend range. Yeah, that's it. That's all she wrote on that one. Could you please tell me everything about it? Yes. And what are you doing? Hard trail? I'm doing hard trail for sure. As far as my risk goes, it goes to 706.1, 706.1. We're risking $258. It should be perfect. 10.3 apples. Excellent. Excellent. Micros are pretty much always perfect at 10 apples, which is my full size. But I just hate the commissions, bro. It's reckless. It's ridiculous, actually. Micros are rip compared to the minis. I should look in exactly how much of a rip, but it is a rip. I know I checked it on TradeStation, but this is a funded account which has different commission structure. How far it goes, it's gone 0.25R right now. I would add at 1R. I'm a hard trailing, so I'm adding literally every R increment. So 97.9 I'd add in more. And I'm down to really, you know, if I think something's gonna work, I am gonna put money on it. I can't believe this high's not gonna break though. The 60-minute high looks like garbage. So I'm not darn, I just noticed that. The 60-minute chart looks against me. It looks just like a shallow high, which is easy to be broken. But so I'm not going to be super duper sized. I'm just doing normal sizing. I'm going to have to add in at 1R. 97.9 I'm adding in. I'm adding in at 93.8 if it gets down there. I'm adding down here at 89.7. We're just hard trailing. Yeah, that should be enough. ES is going against me. It tried again to break this little zone that it has, and it thus far has really protected itself. We're saying that this zone's no way this is going to work, but it totally has. It's a small little head and shoulders, and it freaking worked against me. Still hanging out at 1.25R. My stop's at 3, which blows, but you know, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. It's a bunt. I'm supposed to win the bunts. Went 1.25, and I usually do. Actually, it's just not. I don't win them enough. Yeah, we're set to lose 65 apples on that one. I know. I was really confident it was coming up here before it made this red bar. It was like, all right, it's over. It's over. It's coming back. And then right as I went long again to double size, it pushed against me. Gold's still hanging out. Now up to so ES and gold are just sitting and waiting, and that's all that can happen. This is looking like a breakout in trend squash right now on the 5-minute. Has that broken yet? Not yet. I'll take that. I would take that. I'll take that long. That's a breakout in trend squash. I could be wrong, because that is a huge hammer bar. Like, it's a big breakout bar, which is a trick. Can be a trick. We'd go in long one. Oops. Is this going to trick? This might trick. I'm going to wait. It is a breakout, dude. Totally. It's a breakout in trend squash. It's in trend. Wow, look at that reject. I'm glad I didn't get in. Tell you what, if it breaks the high again, I'm in. If it wants to actually break the high again, I'm in. 76 or 06, I'd be in. Yep. Fine with me. We'll see. Yeah, ES looks like it's going to get stopped. My stop's in place, right? Yes. It just sucks that it's too much. Fine. Yeah, I mean, you take bunts, they're supposed to win, bro. You know? They're supposed to win. Gold's going my direction right now. I'm going to just chill on oil. Again, I'm not really sure. Not really sure. I was thinking it's going up. But that is a good fold point right here. That's a big fold point. That's probably what's protecting it. Yeah. That is a big fold point. Because it's on the 60 or 30 minute. What is it? Yeah, the 30 minute, that would be turning green. After huge, all these green bars, and that would be flipping green to form a buying wick. That's kind of a big deal in my opinion. So that's being protected. We're going to get in more on gold. We're going to get short on gold more. Added at 0.25R. Bringing my risk from 10.3 apples to how much risk do I have on right now? You've got $421. That's 16.8 apples now, in risk inflated. It's looking great though, so that's why. But we'll see if I'm tricked or not. Again, I'm bullish on oil. As soon as this thing looks really bearish, I'm gonna go in long. So I'm probably gonna go in long on this right now. I'm going in long. This does look bullish. As a breakout. Anti-breakout here. And I'm about to get stopped out at 83. I'm fine. $90 risk. I undersized. Great. I'm out. $90 risk. Thank goodness I undersized. 3.6 apples, half size loss. Negative 3.6 on that one. It did not turn around at all. That was probably soft trailing. That was CL long. Very, very quick loss. It's going to break this low again. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, mate. Really? You can make it low again? No to position sizing. You were undersized. That's like one of the first times I'm freaking a no on position sizing, but it's undersized. It's usually always oversized. Because I'm a bastard. 5 minute anti-breakout in trend range. And that was a 0 NA. Just sliced right on through. Fine with me. It looks like it wants to break this low again. Let it happen. In my opinion, just let it happen. A442. Closed. Right now, we're fine. We're minus $100 realized. ES, I'm hopeful on. It's going back to my entry, but who the hell knows, bro? ES, anything's possible. Gold's coming back to my entry. Remember, we did inflate risk on gold. Gold should be better than that. But it is coming back to my entry point. Another big down move here on oil. Do you want to go long? It has broken this low again. No, I'm a little bit confused on it now. I'm going to take a little step back and just wait on oil. I thought the whole picture was to break that 240-minute low, which it did. Snapped it, went up, and actually got rejected from there. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure either way. I want to go short more on gold because when we're right, we want to be really right. I'm going to short more on gold. Gold looks good to me. Gold looks great. We added again on gold. We have inflated risk yet again. We cannot trail our stop yet, though. This is A441, A441. What's your risk now on that? It has inflated. Yes, sir, it has. Now $614 risk, 614. If we lose both these trades right now, we're done on the day. 24.6. Hope I don't. 24.6 Apple's risk now, 24.6. That is max risk there. Add it again at 0.5 R. Bringing my risk from 16.8 apples to 24.6. Risking 24.6 apples on that. We are hard trailing that. It's gone 0.5 R. 25% pivot in the zone. Now it's going up a little bit. We'll see. We want it to get to 1 R so then I can trail my stop. And then all those orders are a little bit better. Like a little bit less risk on the board, which is very important. If you want to hold on, then it would be a soft trail. I really don't think this will yield that big of a return. I'm not expecting a gigantic move down. Higher time frame, I'm still bullish on gold. I almost don't even like the trade, but it's working in my favor, and it's supposed to add to a winner. So that's what I'm doing. I'll just hard trail it. The moment it turns away from me, I'm freaking out. Fine with me. It has gone 0.75 R, yeah. Yes, we're still long. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it. This thing's gone 1.75 R against me. I hope it goes up, but who the hell knows, man. I got in at the worst time again. I'm just hoping that I can slice through this little trend line. Because it is a little downtrend, a little micro downtrend right now, and I'm riding it. $1.75 R. We have 65 apples on that because I doubled. Yeah, I liked what I saw. I liked it, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna swing for the fences." When I'm right, I want to be really right. I want to be heavy on the wins. All right, we got an anti-breakout on oil. This is an anti-breakout. It's very tiny. It can happen really quickly. This is a micro zone, 0.09. You're supposed to risk one contract at 79. And my stop's at 87. This could be one of those that just gets sliced through. Oh, never mind. It's already broken lower. I wanted to go short. And now ES is flooding against me. ES and oil seem to be a little bit correlated right now, at least in that moment. So we got another breakout. This could be a holding split right now that's going to be holding for a while. It's protecting free space of 2 off of a high. That's not bad. It might just come right on back. Do you want to be involved? Now's the time. Or do I think it's just going to get wicked out? I'm going to let it pass again because I don't like my stop loss right next to everybody else's. Look at all these lines here. Previous demand, now new supply. I just don't want to be involved with that. I don't like it. I'm going to scale out on ES. I'm going to get out of one contract on ES. I lost 16 apples on that one trade, one contract. I'm scaling out because I was clearly wrong. And if this thing keeps on pushing me against me, I don't want to be full size. So I did opt for a manual exit there. On one of the contracts, we still have another 16 apples worth of risk here. So mark manual exit, manual scale out of half, minus 16 apples realized. Good, good. That's perfect. Minus 16 apples, fine. And now it's going up, eh? And now it's going up. Well, I don't want to add on now, bro. I got out at the worst time. Wow. It really do be like that. It really do. It really do. It's okay. I figured if I can scale in on a winning trade, I can freaking scale out on a freaking losing trade, because I'm not just, you know, it's the opposite of doubling down on a loser. It's scaling out on a loser. No, it's not per plan, but I'm going with what I feel. I'm going with what I feel. I'm trying to trade like, and just try to use the knowledge that I have, the setups that I have, the process that I have to allow it to happen, man. We're going to be short more on gold. We're going to be short more on gold. We're short more on gold here. We're going to have to trail our stop. There it goes. We have to trail our stop now. We're going to trail to 702. 702. What's your risk now, sir? You are hard trailing. You're not going to give it much space to breathe. Is that correct? Correct. That's correct. That's just how it works with a hard trail. Come on, man. Bro, I fucking hate NinjaTrader. I hate NinjaTrader so much. All right, 702. That's right. Yeah. 15. Now I don't know exactly how much risk it is because I got out of stupid ass 3 contracts. Oh, man. I think it's negative 219 or something. Now it's running up. Look at that. Okay then. Double taps the bottom. Fine, I'll get out. Negative 219 is my risk. 220. Let's just say 225. 9 apples risk. Now 9 apples. 9 apples risk. Nine apples risk. I think that's right. Because it was 425, yeah. Negative 425. ES looks like it's going my direction. I am gonna get back in. I know. It'd be crazy sometimes, man. It'd be crazy. Yeah, that's one. We'll wait on gold. Gold's about to lose. Looks like. Gold double bottomed. Then I'm just freaking out. If it stops me out, I'm out. And then we'll reaccount for what's going on. Looks like it will. Frickin' double bottom. Frickin' daggone double bottom. Don't speak to me this way. Don't ever let me say. Don't leave me again. Don't leave me again. There goes gold. Broke. Gold's over. Yeah, it's a hard trail for you. That's a hard trail for you. We expect those. You couldn't do it. Couldn't do it at all. The 30-minute break is going to break the high, it looks like. I would not trust that. I'll just leave it be. How much do you lose? Well, let's account for it right now. 663 down. I'm down 663 realized. Down 663 realized. So $238 we lost. That's actually not that much. 9.5 apples? Really? That's it? Okay. That's it. Cool. 9.5 apples. Excellent. Negative 9.5 apples on that. We're down 663 realized. And now we are long gold. We're going to go long more on gold. I like it even more. It's looking good. And we're just going to allow the risk. We're going to allow us to get destroyed if this pushes lower. But right now it is attacking this zone up here. And we think that this zone will not hold. 912 reward. So if it's 912 reward, you bet your bottom dollar it's going to be massive risk. Added again. Added again. There's 2 ads. Now my risk is no, my reward is went from positive 21 to positive 36.5. My risk on the trade is going to be way too big. And then I'm just going to lose. If I lose this trade, I'm over on today. Negative $2,312. 2312, 2312. 92.5 apples. And then I'm out. 92.5 apples. Yeah. 92.5 is max. And then reward would be 36.5. Yep. And it's heading against me now. Wow. Wow. Couldn't do it. Could not break that little high up here. We'll see. It's pretty much going to lose. It looks like it's going to lose, to be honest with you. Right as I get on large size. I was very comfortable with it. I don't know. Fine. I'm going to have to freaking eat whatever. I'm going to have to allow a loss, bro. That thing's heading straight down. Gold, the zone is working still, but I had to get stopped out. And then oil jammed. Wow. I'm surprised on oil. The anti-breakout totally worked. Oil's bullish for sure. Yeah. It's just having a hard time like going in one direction. It's bullish, but it's just having a hard time. Yeah, it's okay if you take the red day. It's okay if you take the red day. I'm actually more comfortable with it because we know we have offense. Because we can risk a lot and we can hold on. We have an offense. We just got to be able to take the loss, bro, on the day, honestly. Go to the simulator. Just trade the simulator. It's still fun for me in the simulator. I love all parts of trading. So I'll just do that if I lose. We've got a little bit of a zone here, middle of range. Unlikely to win, but it is a zone for sure. That's a zone. I would like to go long there. But I swear I usually lose those. Looks like a breakout right now on oil. I'm going to go short on it. This is a bunt. This is a bunt. 0.14, 0.14. We're gonna go 2 contracts then. 0.14 on oil. 0.14. It looks bullish. It looks really bullish. So that's why we're going short. I know. I know it's freaking opposite, bro. And we'll see if it rips. It's got to go all the way up for me to get out. That's a long ways that it has to go, but it's possible. It's possible. 79.47 is my stop. 47 is my stop. That's 920 bucks. 920. 36.8 apples risk. 36.8. This is a bunt. This is another bunt, yes. My reward would be at 91 or whatever this low is. This big bar. This low. 90 flat. 90 flat then. 90 flat. 220 reward. That's not going to help me that much. 8.8 apples. 8.8 apples reward if we get there. That is not even a 1 full R, bro. That's not even 1 full R. 0.14. Yeah. These are the times where you just go dump it into oil, but like, you know, if it turns around, then we're screwed, obviously. Yes to boundaries, yes to position sizing on this one. I would probably go up in more. It just has all the telltale signs of a fake. Interesting. I don't know. I'm going to wait on that. There's always another trade. Anyways. Even if I don't go super size on this one, just let the trade be. It's a 3-minute in breakout. In trend range. A little bit wide, I would say. I'm going to call it a long wick. It has gone 0.25 R against me, and that's it. Then we just leave that be. So we are short oil, long ES, nothing on gold. I'm just watching my realized P&L. If my realized P&L goes, oh my gosh, look at oil rip. I'm glad I didn't add on. If my realized P&L goes to $2,000 in the red, everything stops. We have this no more entries. We plug the entries, and then we scale or bring all the targets to break even and just try to get out. I'd add in again on oil if this thing goes lower at 0.5. That'd be confirmation that this is not going to break out. But in the meantime, it's bullish, bro. Holy shit, is it bullish. We captured another wrong one. Oh my gosh. Can't hit bunts, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm about to fire bunts. I'm about to say no more bunts ever again. It's gone 1.25R against me now. It's got to go 3 to stop me out. 1.5R. Oh my, 1.75. Almost 2. Oh, 2R. Oh my gosh. We're about to lose on that too. Bro Hansky. Wow. Wowzers. That doesn't look good. No, no it doesn't. Bunts are supposed to be the easiest ones. Look at that rip, dude. Wow. That is frustrating. Unreal. What a ripper. Yes, looks like it's not really helping me out yet either. Crude oil is about to stop out here. It's nearing stop. Yeah, it's right there. My stop's right next door to it, dude. And I'm almost out. Just straight red. Everywhere is red. Everywhere. ES is running against me. Everything's red right now. And crude oil's out. Crude oil's out. That was a moment of sheer wrongness. Look at that move against me, bro. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Well, that didn't work at all. A443 is closed. A443, we're down negative $1,500. Oil just absolutely soared against me, bro. Wow. Negative 36.8 apples on that one. Correct position sizing on that. And now ES is nearing stop out again. Oh my gosh. There's literally nothing that can help me out right now. Where is everybody? What the fuck, dude? 2 bunts happen to lose? That's ridiculous. What are the odds of that? 25% times 2. That's 12% chance of happening. Twice in a row. That's what just happened, bro. A .33R cannot win. Seems like that. Wow. There's nothing I can do. There's no other trades. I'm just going to have to have the loss. I'm not going shorty at crude oil. I know that because I know I would do that in the back in the day. Oh, this thing's ripping. I'm short, you know. If anything, I would actually go long somewhere. As soon as it forms another bar. 2-bar bubbling predict. You could do that. 2BB predict. There's plenty of ways to do it. In general, it's a long. In my opinion, it's a long. We are going to go in long. We are going in long. We're in long more. This is a 2-bar bubbling predict. You gotta close this one up. We are probably soft trailing this. My stop's gotta be in place. A444. Where's your stop? My stop's at 38. 38. 270 risk. 270 risk. Perfect risk. 10.8 apples risk. Perfect. We are going to do a soft trail on this. See how long. .12, yep, 0.12. 56, I'd be in more. Yes to boundaries, yes to position, sizing, 1020, A444. This was a 3-minute 2-bar bubbling predict. In trend, protecting free space of 3. Alright, now we're just saying, alright, it's bullish. I think it'll turn green. I think the next bar will turn green. But obviously, anything's possible. Furthest it went, it's gone 0. And we're about to lose on that. About to lose. Mark full size right away. About to lose. 2 ticks away from losing. $270. That's out. That's out. That's out. 0 NA on that. 0 NA. Went in absolutely nowhere. Wow. Negative 10.8. Even the people who are selling short are working right now. Wow. We can't hit the broad side of the barn at this moment. We're down 1,800. Down 1,800. And about to get stopped out on ES. I'm still long biased on oil, bro. 33. I'm still long biased on this. There it goes. What the fuck? Don't know how I can do that. Wow. Look at that pop. Yeah, I think it's going to run for the high. I think it's created itself a holding split. And I think it can go green and hold itself up. There's plenty of free space underneath it. This is what the bulls need. Yeah. Well, we'll see. If this thing goes red, I'm definitely going long. Because that would signal all the shorts to get lit up. I just don't like how underneath it, honestly, is right on the high. So where my stop loss would be is pretty much on the main weekly high. I don't like that. I don't like where it lines up like that. And it does line up. I never liked that. So I'm a little bit cautious on that one, honestly. I'd rather not. So I'm not going to do it. Oh my gosh. Is this a miracle? Is a miracle happening right now? ES is going up. Is this a miracle? My stop loss was literally right there. This could be one of those miracles. I'm getting excited. I'm getting relieved. I freaking hope so. I hope it can crack this little micro downtrend here. Unfortunately, I'm literally at the origin of this downtrend. My target's way up there, and it's not changing. I freaking hope so, man. What a turnaround, too. But that is a nasty wick there. So if that does get stopped out, that blows, bro. I'm definitely getting out there. 68. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to move my stop to 68. Not worth... I mean, I guess it's $300 difference. 2012 is my risk now. 2012. Well, yes, it is. 80.5 apples. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it got rejected. 80.5 apples risk now. Pivot Piz. Gosh darn it. I was excited. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Just tricks the bulls into it and then just gets them dropped. Oil's ripping. We wanted that too. I just couldn't find a way in, bro. I really couldn't. I could not find a way in. I am going short though, because I think that's a bad close for this breakout all around. So I'm going anti-breakout on this. My risk is to 79. My target's at this low is 35. This low is 35. My target's 200 bucks. I'm short more. 350 reward if we get there. 350. 14 apples reward if we get there. My risk on the trade, I'm adding more now. I'm adding more now. 510 reward if we get there. 510. I repeat, 510. 510 reward now. A445. This is A445, right? Yes. My stop loss needs to be in place. If it rips to 79, I'm out. $12.50 risk. $12.50 risk for 500 bucks. We should be expected to win. Technically, we should win if our target's so close like that. That's 50 apples risk to make what? To make what? 20 apples? Yeah. Wait a second. 510. 20.4 apples. Yeah. This is a hard one. I wasn't thinking it could go further than that. Do you want to hold on to it? Not really. I was thinking it could just break that. So I am going to get... These are the moments you never know if it's going to go freaking far or not, bro. You really never know. Do you want to hold on? Fine. I'll pull it to 2R. I'll pull it to 2R. 79.13. I'll do it to... I'll go to 2R. Fine. Even though I don't know if it'll... I don't think it'll happen. Doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what I think. I'm gonna change target from 1R to from hard 1 to soft 2 because stretching my discomfort. Because I'd rather just get out. I know I'm in the freaking red right now. I know I just want a little sight of green. I want to take it. And that's precisely when I should not take it. So I am going to let that be. I'm going to soft trail. Give this as much space and time as possible. That means technically we add on at 35. That's what we're doing. 1027 we got in. Yes to boundaries, no to position sizing. I did end up going more. We have to mark that. Added at 0.25R. Added at 0.5R. Added at 0.5R again. Bring my risk from XX, whatever that was, to 50 apples risk. We're risking 50 apples. And I also changed my target from 1R to 2R. If that, I might not even do a target, but you never know. You never know. You never do know, sir. You never do know. No, I'm soft trailing. I'm allowing a little bit of space. This looks bullish, you know, but I always get tricked, I'm telling you. So why would I go long when it looks like I want to go long? We're down 1,800. It depends on what these trades do, really. Just, I'm still long ES, and ES is going to stop me out soon, it looks like. We're at break even on oil because I added so much. Yep. That is what it is. ES is looking like it'll stop me out here. And I'm just taking the L right now. Taking the L. Negative 1,600 on that position. Negative 1,600. Oh my gosh. Brutal loss. 64 apples. Is that right? Yes. 64 apples. Manual exit at 2.75 R. 64 apples. So right now, what are we at? Oh, shoot. That was number 4 I lost on that. What were we just at? Negative what? 1,800, right? Negative 1,800? Something like that. And now we're negative 3,500 from that one gigantic L of a ES, which was not supposed to be the L, bro. We added heavy size because we were so close to target. 3,540 minus 1,800. We lost 1,740 on that trade, which is 69.6 apples. 69.6 apples in total. Negative 69.6. And that puts us at our max daily loss. And that's it. Negative. We're still short oil. What are we going to do with that? 35.48. We're going to allow it to go. I'm going to allow oil to run. And then that's it. No more entries. That's it. Look at ES go. But ES is going to test me, bro. Look at this 1 minute zone underneath. That's where I want. That's where I want to be. Yeah, completely failed. ES completely failed. Gosh darn it. It's gone at least 4R against me at this point. Yeah. I want ES. Yeah, ES is looking perfect for this zone down here, though. I would be pissed to miss that, bro. Come on. To break this daily low, or to break this 60-minute low, let it break, and then buy it up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But if you don't stop, when are you going to freaking stop, bro? Seriously. What happens if you lose that next trade? Then what? Are you going to stop it even more down? Yep, we're waiting on oil. I'm going to allow it to run. I think we have a good trade. I think it's possible. What time frame was this even on? The 5 minute. Wow, it jammed away from me. Wow. It's looking good though. It is looking good. I am going to add one more contract on that, and that's probably it for me. I have to mark why I added. The 1 minute chart looks very bullish, and that's why I added short more. A445. And then we're just going to take the freaking L up there, if that's what happens. If that's what's going to happen. Otherwise, I'm wanting this to crush, and then I would soft trail it to 2R, which is 79.13. 79.13. Which would be all the contracts, which would be awesome. obviously. 15-minute chart also should be looked at. No more entries. No more entries. I have to be dead, unfortunately. But ES looks primed, bro. If it wants to break this huge wick right now, underneath it is a little bit of a 1-minute sniper zone. It's great, protecting a whole lot of free space outside of local distal line, outside of regional distal line. It's perfect. I like that. You know, I just wasted my money on this stupid long here. It looked like it's setting up to form a top, and usually a top in a uptrend just gets stopped out all the time. So I figured I'd just go long on it. And what do you know? It is the frickin' top. It literally is the top. Crazy. We're at break even on oil. That's the only trade we have. We're asking this thing to crush lower. We're asking the 15-minute to break the low, which it just is popping now. We're asking this thing to turn over. The problem is I don't know if it'll break these distal lines and then pop up again. And that's the problem, because it could totally go up again. But to me, I'm not taking a 1R. I've done that so many times, especially when I'm in the red. I just need a green. I need a green, need a green. And then I just take profits way too early. Instead, I'm freaking adding on. I'm adding on right now instead of at 1R. There you go. That was my add-on at 0.5R. Gotta mark that. I'm adding more. Added mature 1R add-on at 0.75R. So I don't need a 1R add-on anymore. We've already added. My risk has inflated from 50 to a huge risk. But my reward has also inflated. So if this thing fails, then I get fucking fucked over for sure. And then it's really over. 1780 risk. 1780. And then it's over. Gosh darn it. We took chances today. 71.2. 71.2 max. Yep. Well, my reward would be way more than that. Way more than that. Literally bounced right from my add-on. What the fuck, dude? I added right there. Crazy. It just can't slam this low. We'll see. I'm still confident in it because it looks great. But it's really rejecting. No, I'll just let my stealth get stopped out. That's what I would do. And look at that rip green. Fuck. It's over on that one. 5-minute. Ripwick? What is this? 5-minute anti-breakout. End of trend. Yep. It's gone 75% pivot in the zone, but it went 0.75R on that. Now it's hanging out at break even. Boom. 0.5R, 0.75R now. Good. There we go. It's breaking. Problem is, if it breaks it, I don't know if it'll get bought up. That's the only thing I'm scared about. If it hits 1R, I got to trail my stop to Piz. Unfortunately. Really sucks. Because highs just like to get busted. Oh, yeah. 1R's hit. 1R's hit. Gonna have to trail. Gonna have to trail. This is the most risky part of the trade. Easily. Because every time it makes a high, people just want to bust highs. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. They just do. And unfortunately, my stop has to be there. So, 71 has to be there, dude. You You can't not do it. So 1,300 risk now. 1,300 risk. What's my reward on this? 52 apples risk right now. Piz when it went 1R. From 71.2 apples risk to 52 apples risk. What's my reward? My reward better be there. It better be big if I'm taking this much risk. 79.13. My reward is 21.80. That's better. 21.80 is 87.2 apples reward. So now I'm risking 52 to make 87.2, I think. 87.2, is that right? Yes, it is. Nice. Do you want to extend your target further? No, bro. Just let me get paid for once, please. I haven't gotten paid yet today. Just let me get out. Well, if you've caught something, sir, you're supposed to hold on to it. The wall just got 10 feet taller. The wall just got 10 feet taller. I am moving my target. I repeat, I'm moving my target again. We're getting even more big. We're going to 3R, baby. 3R, all the way to 91. Are you serious? Yes, I'm fucking crazy, mate. Your reward just got to 3,500 reward. If we get down there, 3,500, we have added 140 apples risk now. 140 apples risk. Soft trail. Change target from soft 2 to soft 3. Because I am stretching my discomfort and I feel the need to take profits, and I'm saying, fuck you, I'm not taking profits. That's what I'm doing. Don't know if that's the right choice, my friend, I'll tell you what. But the reward just changed. The reward changed from positive 87.2 to positive 140 apples reward. That's humongous reward. I would get out at 3R because I actually do need a paycheck at some point here. It is hitting this where the zone entry here. This is the zone. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. My stop still, because it's a soft trail, I literally don't trail my stop yet. Isn't that crazy? I don't trail my stop yet after this Piz. It's still on the high. I would like to use Piz, or sorry, proximal line, so I don't have to risk so much right now, but technically I am not supposed to. This is supposed to be giving it a lot of space and time. You could hard trail after that, but I am expecting retracement. So I'd just probably get out at this, and I like this distal line. I like this distal line because on the 15, what is it, the 5 minute? Oh, the 1 minute. No, where is this zone on there? It must be the 3 minute. There it is, the 3 minute zone. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. It looks great for a demand zone. My target's underneath it. My target's underneath it. Yeah, it's a bad spot for a target, but I don't mess around with the 1R, 2R, 3R, bro. I'm just going for a 3R. That's just what I'm doing. I'm gonna, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. That's good. That's just like moving my stop loss, except I'm moving my target. It has gone 2.75R. Really? It's gone 2.75R. We are asking for a 3R to be hit. We should probably not risk so much now. I know. I'm just following the rules. I'm following the process. It's my little lifeboat in this freaking waves of the emotion. It's just my little lifeboat. What's my plan again? Oh, yeah. To have my stop on my Piz. Okay. Stops at the Piz. What's my plan again? Extend target further when you can. Yep. Add and trail. Add and trail. Add and trail. Good. Okay. You're good, bro. Let the chips fall where they may. What was this, A443? Was that broken? I shorted oil earlier? Oh, yeah, that one jammed upwards. That was this zone. That was this zone. I shorted that zone, thinking it won't actually work. But look at it go. It went all the way up to It went all the way up to 34.75. It went 4.75, and now it's retested. Let's see if it breaks. I hope it breaks, because then I can close it up, and that's where my target is anyways. And 91. 3,500 on the dot. That's 140 apples. That's a huge victory. That helps out tremendously. If we get there. No, we're way past the point of adding on. We're right next to target. I'm not going to do that. These bunts are just killing me, bro. I lost 69 apples and then 36. I lost 106 apples just on bunts alone. And bunts are supposed to just hit the ball. You're supposed to win. I can't believe it, honestly. I almost want to go freaking triple decker size on a bunt, because no way it can go 3 in a row. But I know that's a trick. That's gambler's fallacy. We know that they're not connected. They're not connected. It's just the way it works. That you just get the bad roll every freaking, 3 in a row. Happens. We know it's not connected, though. I know that. What are the odds? The same odds as before. Freaking a .33R. You are 75% of the time right. Except if you're me, where you're not. I will do a bunt study. Once I get accrue enough bunts in my ledger, I'll definitely do a study on it. I don't know my win rate on the bunts right now. It doesn't feel freaking 75%. That's all I can say. I bet it's under 66%, which is extremely negative. 4 ticks away from target here. We are mandatory to move our stop to break even, just in case something fucking tragic were to happen. Target hit. Never mind. Target hit. Well freaking done. And guess what our realized profit is? Negative $48. Oh my gosh. That's the fucking drawdown, dude. Drawdowns until I find a win. Oh my gosh. We have made no money today. This would be a good time to stop trading if you want to stop trading. This would probably be a good time. You only get, just save it for tomorrow, bro. Don't worry. There's going to be another day. There's going to be another. Guess what? The sun's going to rise tomorrow. Yeah. Tell you what. It rose today. It rose this morning, bro. I guarantee you it'll rise tomorrow. You want to bet? Yeah, I guess it will rise tomorrow. That's a 140 apple victory. I'm out. I'm done. I fucked up today. I mean, no, I didn't fuck up bad. It was just, I didn't lose my head. It's just when I see a trade that's going to work, I do douse it. And then I hope to, and honestly, the ones that I did douse, lost. Those bunts, lost. Straight lost. Oil, I shorted there, bro. It went all the way up. Destroyed. Got destroyed on that. But then we shorted it down with more size. And we only got more size because it was going in my favor. By the way, 4.75, that can be closed. A443 can be closed. A443 can be closed. Wow. Oh no. Is ES gonna go from my zone? Oh shit, I missed it. No, it hasn't happened yet. I'm still willing. I would like to go along there. I really would. It's yellow, dude. I never have yellow zones. That's how strongly I feel about this one. But guess what? Doesn't matter how strongly I feel. Does it? No. No, it doesn't, sir. It doesn't. We need to be objective. A441, is that closed on gold? Is gold short closed? Yes, it's for sure closed. Yep, that one's done. A441's closed. A441. Yeah, no, we were oversizing, but I want to be heavy on the wins, bro. I want to swing for the freaking ball, man. I want to swing hard. Swing it, you know? Yeah. A440 can be closed. Is that right? Nope. It's still going down. I went long here. Wow. Wow. No, I'll just do that later today. That's over with. Oil short. And this one's still technically going. What a turnaround. Holy frickin' turnaround. I'm lucky as hell for getting out there. What a freaking turnaround. 3.25R. I got out at 3R. That is marvelous. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done. I only have an hour left. So. As far as the trading goes, I think it's fine. It was just. I wasn't crazy. I was just. I want to be heavy on the wins, man. And ES really looked like a win. That was my biggest loss here. ES was my biggest loss. What are we at? Positive 9.7 apples? No, that's probably not right. Because we're down 50 bucks. We're out 10 apples, bro. You're going to have to add to this. Because I don't like that. It was probably this one. I'm just going to add because I don't want my ledger all messed up. Add a little bit. A loss of slippage. Negative 10.8. Nope. Negative 11.8. Whatever it is. 138. And now what are we at? We're at negative 1.3 apples. That's better. I'm down 2 apples. Whatever. Same thing. Alright. I was off 10 apples. The ledger. I don't know how. Because I misclicked on gold where I don't actually know how much money it is because I scaled in. I have a different average price and then I had to get out because of a stupid ninja trader and then I had to get in again and that changes my average. Otherwise, I'm pretty much on the dot all the time, really. 6 trades today. Really small trade count. 10:52. I am done. I am actually done. Unbelievable. This is going to be a really bad candle, though. Well, it did get bought up at the end. We'll see. Literally, L, 1, L, 2, L, 3, L, 4 L, 5 L's in a row. Negative 139.3 apples is my low. I was feeling that for sure. And then one big win to set it out to pretty much break even. Negative 1.3. Wow. The high was 0. The close is negative 1.3. It's still technically red. What's my commissions? Commissions is 763 minus 676. $87 commissions because only 6 trades. And we'll see the bar and then just, you know what? The more bars, the better. The more bars on my chart, the better. Because that means not every day is unbelievable. So we did have a huge selling. And then we got bought back up at the end. Because we had one good trade. And that's kind of just how it works, I guess. But yeah, I think I could have risk a little bit better. I inflated risk because I think I'm going to make it. And even when I don't make it, look at today. Even when we don't make it, we still can recover because I added again. CL short, I added more and more because I'm feeling way more confident with it. It looks great. I'm going to add. I'm going to swing on this one. I'm going to risk. It still recovers even if I do oversize and I happen to freaking be actually lose that. We still can recover because we have offense. We have great offense. Trail stop, you add your position, you moved your target further. My target here on CL short was I added. Here's my comments. added at 0.25R, added at 0.5R, added again at 0.5R. Now my risk is 50 apples. I changed from a target of 1 to a target of 2. And then I added again at 0.75R. And now my risk is 71 apples. It goes to 1R. And I trail my stop to Piz. So now it's not 71 apples anymore. It's 50, back down to 52 apples. And now I changed my target from 2R to 3R. So I'm stretching myself even more, just as I would, because I know exactly what I'm feeling right now. And I'm in a deep red. I need a win. I need an oxygen breath. And that's precisely when to frickin' hold your frickin' cards, bro. Hold that shit. And it did work. It did work today. If I had lost that trade, I would be down, how much? I'd be down 200 apples. And that'd be $5,000. And then you'd have a real decision to make, like, all right. We fucking lost today, boys. That's all I can say. And that's what we would have to do. Yeah. We'll see. I do think ES is going to go up from that. And it's going to piss me off. But you know what? I'd rather have control over myself a little bit, you know? That's it. Well done. Negative $48 today. What does it say in my ledger with commissions? Down 120 bucks. So we're break even today. Whatever. Not every day is going to be a winner, I guess. All right. And then I have some back testing to do on this system. A super duper secret. Yeah, I'm gonna close out of NinjaTrader. But a super secret overnight system related to the power hour. It's pretty freaking dope. Except that it's not profitable. Not yet. For sure not yet. But over time, I think it will be. All right. All right, excellent. Okay, sounds good. That was the stream. We're here tomorrow. This thing needs to go lower. We're going to here tomorrow. And we're going to fucking swing for the fences again. Finish up the week strong. And yeah, we're going to do our best and forget the rest. All right, peace.